speaking earlier about Alison Pilling and how it's a pleasure watching her develop and become a really, really good presenter. We have another presenter who has similarly kind of come through the Bettakultcha events and has turned into a really smashing presenter. Some of you may be familiar with her, but if you haven't been before, you're in for a real treat. Please give it up for Kate Boo!
Thanks. I haven't learned my notes and I'm a bit drunk, so that might well be too much of an uplift, but go on then. My name is Professor Van Winkelhorn, I forgot my name, and I'm here today to talk to you about something that is very close to all of our hearts, and that is the zombie apocalypse. I'm going to quote from Wikipedia. Oh, I wrote in pink so I can't read it. I'll make it up. A zombie apocalypse is a widespread, usually global, uprising of zombies that are hostile to human life and engaged in a general assault on civilization. This isn't funny. The cause is usually a plague or virus, which means that the victims of zombies can often become zombies themselves. The zombie plague will swamp normal military and law enforcement organisations, leading to only a few survivors remaining, scavenging for food in a hostile wilderness. Squegs. So how do you identify a zombie? I might as well put these down because I can't read them. Zombies come in many and varied forms. If a tall, thin, slutty-looking girl guide becomes a zombie, she will be a tall, thin, slutty-looking girl guide zombie. And if a small, troll-looking man becomes a zombie, he will be a small, troll-looking zombie. If the entire cast of Hollyoaks becomes a zombie, we probably won't note any difference. Usually their skin will be grey, so think Liam Neeson rather than David Dickinson. But as Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep showed us in Death Becomes Us, zombies can fake tan, so you need to be vigilant. Yeah. In addition to grey skin, zombies may bear some of the markings of their cause of death, so bloated skin and wet hair if they drowned, fire damage, or a big axe in their head. So those are just some examples that I thought. Usually they will just stare straight ahead and either they don't speak at all or they give only monotone responses to stimuli. It's quite possible that there are zombies living amongst us and we don't even know it. So think about people you know, people you work with, and people that you're sitting next to. Hang on. It's a good job I wrote this on my hand as well, isn't it? Usually they move in a kind of shuffling manner, and that's called the zombie shuffle. So most of you can outrun them. Most of you can outrun them. Now you know how to identify a zombie, you need a survival plan. So step one is to have a base. A fort would be good. Something round with like 360 coverage for your lookouts, but statistically you're more likely to end up in Starbucks. Yeah. Once you've got your base, think about your escape route to get to your base. Probably the trains are all delayed because of a landslide. Probably bus drivers are zombies anyway, so maybe just avoid public transport, yeah? When you get to your base, you're going to need some weapons to defend your base. There are two ways to kill a zombie. The first way is to separate their head from their body. So you could use a spade or a cricket bat. You're not taking notes, are you? Or you could use an axe or knife, rolling pin, curtain pole. You're going to regret not taking notes. The second way to kill a zombie is to destroy their brain. If they're not available, you could buy a Tulisa album. Yeah. Hang on. You're going to need food. Yeah. Forgot about that. So focus on your core food groups, cheese, crisps and chocolate, because they don't go off, so good one. And lots of wine, because if you don't have wine, you might as well just get bitten by a zombie. Thinking short term, you're probably going to want to be able to tweet about what's going on. So make sure your base has got a BT Wi-Fi hotspot, which is where Starbucks does have the edge. Thinking long term, big monopoly. Really, you need to just wait it out until all the zombies have died again, or until the Americans come to your aid again. And the one thing that will... That's going to be my top tip, but time.